Good afternoon, AcadArena and the Philippines. You're now watching the second season of the National Campus Open. Once again, this is OSX, and with me is Beef Mommy, and we're both hot and ready once again to give you the finals of today's action.
Oh yes, if you guys didn't know, it's actually going to be green against green. LaSalle versus LaSalle. Brothers in arms aren't going to be, and it's going to be De La Salle pa versus De La Salle University. Ignis versus Veritas
Yes,
Art for today. Grabe. Di natin
grabe.
inahalaan na sobrang ganito pala yung mangyayari for the end, no? Ang ganda ng storyline, di ba? Green versus
Yes.
green, you don't know who's going to win. As you know, all of these teams are really, really powerful and they are quite known in the Call of Duty mobile scene. So it's really, really impressive how you actually see this. But then again, we just want to say, AcadArena, thank you so much. This is the National Campus Open and it wouldn't be a thing without our amazing sponsors and partners. The NCO Call of Duty Mobile Conference is powered by Globe Telecom and Garita.
Yes, guys. Tuloy-tuloy ang samahan ng action because if you wanna be part of the alliance of AcadArena, because it's a hashtag, not just play, right, Beef Mommy?
Yes, sir. But if you want to bring esports to your school, the AcadArena Alliance program is here for you. The Alliance members get access to our exclusive tournaments, memberships, event support, and of course, the Globe Merit Scholarship. Learn how to join the Alliance today at alliance.com/alliance.
Yes, dahil this stage, we've come this far, you've come this far because this is the grand finals, everybody. It's the battle of green and green. You need to get your archers ready because isa lang pwede matamaan para tanghaling champion this time and the right to own the islands.
Yep, exactly. So, if you guys were wondering kung bakit ganito yung nangyari at hindi yung RS Uprising yung sa Grand Finals, well, na-disqualify sila because they did violate some of the rules. So, and that's why Veritas Arcos is heading over to the Grand Finals against Ignis. So, I'm gonna be really interested how all of this goes. But let's take a quick recap on what happened yesterday in our semifinals. So, it was a complete sweep from Gearhawks versus Ignis yesterday, OXS. Nakita mo yun, 150-0 ang hard
No,
point.
no. I cannot imagine if we go up against these guys. 150-0. Beef Mommy, I don't know. I need to have an extra pair of hands, maybe 10, to have it clutch in. I don't know how they did it, diba? Oh yeah, you have extra pair of, yes. That's it. You need to have extra pair of hands to get that first point against Virtus because this time around, Battle of Green and Green, I don't know how will to end up with the power of the arrows.
Yep, exactly. And imagine if you're going into this, if you're DLSU thinking na you didn't have a spot in the grand finals already in your head, and then bigla out of nowhere today, the event organizers are like, oh yeah, don't worry, you're back in. So I feel like they would be scrambling, especially going against a really strong team like De La Salle pa. And you already
Yes.
know how powerful they were kasi they won all 3 games consistently. It was a sweep.
Agree.
It was an absolute domination. So going against a team that hot and going back to yesterday, I don't know if you were able to actually watch it. Yung Veritas Arcos went against nga yung RS Uprising. Pero
Yes.
they only won actually 1 game. So that was very surprising to me.
Yeah, and to have it contested this time, having a same green-blooded archer to make it to the grand finals, guys, you need to own the islands this time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to rock it out as your whole school is gonna join in and fun. I can imagine like the cheering if this was in a full Coliseum court. Oh, green and green. I don't know, Big Mommy, but that's gonna be a crazy, mad cheering squad that's gonna lead up to the final point of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, imagine mo kung LAN tournament to, kung ano yung mga cheers na nangyayari doon. As in, like, honestly, I'm from LaSalle, and like when I go to a UAAP game, now that
Ooh.
always gives me like goosebumps all the time. So, guys, if you want to give your support, just comment down below which
yes.
LaSalle team you want to win in this grand finals. Grabe. We're already here at this late stage of the match, and I still don't know who is going to win this, although we
Ooh.
kind of had our predictions. Do you have any predictions for today, OSX?
If we base it on the stats yesterday, Ignis has the edge this time, but I am still waiting to be surprised on what is the magic of Virtus Arcus to make it to this chance of being in the grand final, same as these schools are going to compete with one another. In CODM, it's fast-paced, everything is possible, tables will turn at the right moment. If you delay it all depends on how will you make it with your rotation and the unique use of the metas.
Yep, exactly. So right now, let's look at the maps and modes, and Ignis actually wins that coin toss. So hardpoint, search and destroy, domination, and another hardpoint, search and destroy. It is going to be a best out of 5. And for our first map, is going to be in Standoff. Crash and Summit will be banned for this one. Ayun na nga, Standoff tayo, classic map. A lot of people love this one, and you can't really go wrong with this particular map. Search and destroy naman. Summit tayo,
Yes.
medyo malamig dito. OSX, so dalhin
Ooh.
niyo yung jacket nyo dito kasi
Jacket
dude,
naman.
Parrot Chong, bro. Summit tayo,
Yeah.
mga pare. So right
Summit na.
now, yeah, diba? Summit, this is the land of like ninja diffusers. So I'm really excited to
Correct.
see this. And going into domination OSX, what are we gonna have?
Firing range, one of the challenges, might come in different ambushes and as well as shortcuts that come along this way. Sa summit, sa mga samahan ng malalamig na puso, you just need to bring on that jacket, you know? And this for firing range, Ninja Diffuses even happen, even the invitationals in Garena. And knowing that this will be in this grand finals, it's going to be a question to be answered by these two squads on who's who to take the title of champion. And we're back in the first round. This time, it's Viridis, and we have Ignis again to start our first game. Let's go, Beef Mommy.
Yes, sir. Here we go. First hardpoint P1 is going to be at Granny's house. Now, ito yung pinakamahirap na hardpoint na i-defend kasi nga ang dami ng opening points. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 opening points, especially if you're gonna be coming from 2F dito sa my Granny's house. And ayun na nga, we already have Ignis getting a hold of that hardpoint. Medyo mahirapan dito pumasok ang Viridis Arcus kasi yung spawn nila medyo ang hirap nung pagpwesto nun. But then again, it's going to be contested, OSX.
Yes, and as they try to heat up with their bow and arrows, 22-5, and we have Flex here trying to infiltrate. No, but he's melted down by Static. They're taken out of the first wave. Damn. And this time around, you have the Smoke getting in for the block of vision. Now takes it for the party, and that's another kill for EJ. Now, make it a double, man. They're starting to heat this up. Make it 3, 25-18.
Grabe! Munti ka na mawalat ng points pero the rotation needs to come in order. Pero ito na nga yung DLSU nandito na sa second hard point. Na yung mahihirapan na ngayon ang Ignis na pumasok dito kasi nakaposition na nga. Pero ang dali pa rin pumasok dito sa certain hard point na to. Especially if they do it right. The defense on this one will be a little bit difficult because there's going to be 3 entry points and they need to make all of that count. Especially yung Slayers dito sa labas. Like si Young J right now is going to be in gas station. A really great position to be in.
Correct. And as they try to hold this together, that's a trophy system out, and they're trying to have it inside the bakery with a smoke. Oh, with the slide, you're not gonna make it to the kill, but Static takes another double kill. Flex and Paddy out. iPow takes it by Kenshi. Now we have another one. Manowar makes it to the assist, and that's a kill. Poopy out. Now following up for iPow. As this going crazy, 40-35. Points are trying to get in with the climb, but you have a follow with Kenshi with that kill, and iPow gets it for another one.
What an amazing attack and push here by Ignis nonetheless. But then that was enough points for Viridis Arcus to have that lead, but then they lost it just like that. They need to make that rotation kasi scrap points na lang ang natitira dito sa hardpoint na to. Heading over to the Blue House, which is going to be on that second floor, is going to be very, very amazing for them if they actually get to keep it. Ayun, tinan mo. Yung Ignis boys, naghahabulan na sila going there. So ang ganda talaga ng rotation ng DLSU. Good thing that they actually, gave away that certain hardpoint.
Correct, and well, this strategy is trying to work with them. We have another kill for Static. Make it so fire with the QQ9. Damn, this is one heck of a gun, especially for close range. And now you're trying to make it in. Oh, Kenji with a miss. Oh, he's in for safety. Now Static gets with a shot again for the Annihilator, man. You're trying to have it on the secure mode. Make it the double. You're not gonna go get in the safe position as they try to slide in and out. Man, you're crazy. But that is now taken by another kill from Edgy.
Yes, exactly. Really nice push here yet again. Now, the spawn was actually in Ignis' favor, but then they weren't able to actually get the hard point for long enough. And here we go. Here comes the solid push yet again by Ignis. Ang dami nila dun sa first floor. And there needs to be a really, really solid defense here by DLSU. And they're having that really good, amazing firefight here dito sa labas ng bahay. And yun na nga, nakuha na nga. They're having such a good lead here, but the rotation needs to come along. Especially, the most important point here in hardpoint is going to be in P4, which is going to be Bakery. Ito yung money hill na pinag-uusapan natin, OSX.
Yes, the money hill needs to make it now. Flex releasing those arrows, making it a double in the Bakery. Is gonna bake some buns here while he's trying to have it in his melting QQ9 as they want to steer it up. You're not entering this, but they're still jumping in. 78-70 now, climbing in together. You have now this Bakery as your money hill. Beef Mommy as they try to make it out alive. They're still painting this point red.
Dang, that rotation from Viridius Arcos was really good to P4 and Bakery, but they weren't able to actually keep it kasi nga si Flix was just too amazing with his Pana being such a great archer for his team. But ito na nga, the War Machine is out, OSX.
Oh, get in for the kill. The War Machine. It's too powerful in this area. You're like sitting ducks, but if you manage to turn this around, but Poopy again with his Man of War, making the another perfect strategy and taking them out one by one. Even in this area, it's still being contested by Blue. You have Thermites popping in. You're continuing to burn this action alive. This time around in the tank, making it another trade. Poopy with a firing War Machine here, like literally grenades throwing out his guns right at this moment.
Dang it, Poopy shouldn't have went in there. Dapat pumasok na nandun sa kabila. Nasayang tuloy ang kanyang War Machine, pero okay lang. Sana may time pa sila na pwede i-contest itong hardpoint na to. Because right now, tinan mo yun, naka-double kill siya, OSX.
Another one for the double 106 and one is 795 and counting as they want to have it. This is bow and arrows. As they say in the comment section, congratulations na Lasal dahil pagkatong Lasal. As they try to make it crazy, AG is holding this red. 114, climbing out together. Make it another melting points. Make it a double beef, mommy.
Ngayon, Viridius Arcos, because the cluster strike is down to your favor. They need to step in there and also really get these points down. Sayang, hindi na na-utilize masyado ang cluster strike as wala masyado umapak doon, but it's okay. There's still a lot of time for them to actually get these hard points, and right now, Ignis needs to step up and really gather all of the points that they can get.
Oh, that one around. That was another fourth kill, but the trade-off gets in for the pickoff. Now, Eco out is now using his KRM, but it is still Flex trying to melt them out together. These guys, they like have lavas in their hands, spurting around their guns as they want to melt it together. Now they're being blocked up with this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, counting it together with the contest point in this point. Locking down together. It's Blue, but it's out for the decision of Ignis to take this.
Ang ganda ng rotation ng Viridius Arcos in this game. Their rotation is absolute perfection, and right now, that cluster strike is gonna be a little bit difficult kasi nga this is an inside of the house. So that cluster strike will not do a lot to you, and right now, they need to get in there because ito na nga, occupied na siya by Ignis, and it's going to be difficult for them to infiltrate. They should not have gone outside.
Right, bawal lumabas dahil hindi pa po pwede lumabas talaga ngayon sa mga bahay, but now they're trying to have it in static out. Now AG continues it with this. Another trade this time. They're like exchanging bullets. 135, 134. They're in the same pace. Racing to 150 this time. They're not focusing on the lockdown, but they're trying to make it out. Make it a double for Patty. KRM still the one-shot, one kill with the gauge perfect. And another one. No, you're gonna be taken down there by Ecov out.
It's not 150. They did not contest that one. I don't know what happened. They were just funneling through that hard point like a bunch of ants just lined up. And right now, DLSL gets this one. Ignis gets the first point. Come on,
Diba?
Arcus, you were leading. They
That
were
was-
basically spawning in gas station. One by one, they were just going in there, funneling in there. Pero what should have happened is dapat nag-split sila at least through Granny, through that, and then maybe through gas station. Pero ang solid ng defense. Feeling ko akala nila aabot pa sila dun sa next hardpoint dun sa Blue House eh.
Yes, and as you've mentioned, they were like entering one by one, which is a kind of a miscalculation to enter and take it out because the other squad was like in a corner, being ready to raise their bullets, and that was a ticking time bomb, and also they were holding the point na rin. So they were having this chance to take it, pero since malapit yung labanan natin, it's gonna be heated up this time around. Pero syempre, Beef Mommy, it's the grand finals. Anything can happen.
Yep, exactly. So, with this in mind, ang ganda pa rin ng laban na dinala sa atin ng DLSU. Even though Ignis won, I was so sure na DLSU was gonna get it in the bag, but then they let it go the last second. Unfortunately, they did not get the win, but then they still have a lot more chances to actually get more wins because it is a best of 5. Whew! Now,
Diba?
that was a very hot start, OSX.
I don't know.
Grabe.
It was literally hot with their melting kills. I mean, to start this series, they're trying to have their pace on their side. So, I mean, it's a different way of having it started on your end, but it still need to be contested by the other squad. So, ang pinaka-problem dito is how will you hold it? Because in a best of 5 series, as a past game as CODM, rotations can happen and also counterplays can happen. So our squad and also the supporters of our teams are in the live chat are also going crazy with their support. Guys, we thank you for joining us in the live chat because may init at pinapainit talagang laban. This time with the green and green. Congrats ka, sabi niya, congrats daw Lasal. Pareho tong Lasal. So whatever happens,
Yep, exactly.
it's still
Sobrang,
going to be green.
sobrang, as in, like, every time you say it's going to be green, as in, everyone in the chat is just green-minded. As in, it's so
Yes.
amazing to actually see all of those people come together and really just fight for one Lasal. May one Lasal ba talaga dito? Hindi. Bawal yan. One LaSalle team will become a winner. But no, these boys may be brothers outside of this tournament. But in this tournament, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Oh, this time in the summit, sa mga samahan na malalamig na puso dyan, hindi po malamig ngayon dahil papainitin ng dalawang squads from DLS to have it on this series. Now this time around, it's SND Beef Mommy.
Yes, indeed. Now, this is a different type of game mode. This is a non-respawn game mode. If you guys didn't know, if you're not really familiar with Call of Duty Mobile, now this is one of the most like high brain, big brain PP plays, you know. And right now, we see here Baki is going to be eliminated just like that.
Oh, this time around, they're hunting them one by one in the side of Viridis Arcus this time. Now, they're left with 3-3 as settling out 3 members left. So this time, contest or objective. Now we have Flex on the camera here, and he is now trying to go move around in this. This time, while the bomb is still out and waiting to be planted, he's trying to get in some view here. And now you're standing, and literally Flex is the last one here with the shot. Takes it for the run. Viridis Arcus gets the first round, Beef Mommy.
Here we go. This is what DLSU needed. This particular first round win that will up their confidence to finally make that approach here. Ang ganda na sana nung play ng Ignis, pero the bomb has been down super early on the round, and that being that aggressive, Baki really took that one. Basically that was the L for Ignis. Being the bomb that was down, wala na yun. You play around that type of play. And right now, DLSU is going to have like a really amazing effort here being on defense, and DLSL is having a hard time actually really infiltrating, especially now that they're heading over to Alpha.
Oh, Alpha, the best time for Ninja Diffuse this time. They need to have this corner, but we have Ipao here. Oh, you're gonna take it with the Man O' War. He's driving it down and rushing. Is he doing it? Now taking for the peek. Is he going this for the kill this time? On the guard. If you peek, you go down. Isang mali lang to. You have now people going up against 3 versus 2. This time, you need to defuse, you need to attack. This time, you have Ipao trying to get it for the peak. Oh, you're frozen in time. Poopy out, taken by Kenji. That's another one for Ipao with taking down Flex. Now you have the last one. That settles it. 1-1. Painitin na natin to. DLSU and DLSL.
Sayang yung kill niya off of Flex. I feel like that would have been a little bit more possible. I mean, even though there was 16 seconds on the clock, feeling ko kaya pa rin yun in clutch. So instead of actually going away and healing up, he still tried getting the fight, being more aggressive, knowing that there's 2 more people, which I think was a little bit too costly for Ipao. He should have just went a little bit towards the bomb and healed up a little bit, kasi they're gonna have to go down either way, especially if you want to have that fake defuse going, diba? You will have that opportunity to actually kill all of those people, but sadly that did not happen. But then there's still a lot of time, especially now that 1 man is down for Ignis.
This one, they need to have this on the perfect setting this time. Oh, Baki with the Man O' War. Is he trying to flank it out sooner? They need to have a pickoff, but no. You have DLSL with 4 man still complete, but still, DLSU is trying to have with the 5-man rotation. On Kenji with DLQ 3-3. Oh, another one. Pop gets another kill this time. Youngji taking out Flex. Now it's gonna be 2 or 4 against 2. This time with DLSL, making it another kill for Youngji. Baki, ngayon ako naman, mukhang iniisa-isa na yung mga kasamahan natin dito as they try to take this alpha point. But still, nobody's trying to plant it now, Beef.
Exactly, because the bomb is down and it's going to be in a bomb site. And right now, it is a 2v2 situation, OSX. Ito na nga. This is the reason why all of these members, if you are at a disadvantage, you stick together. And that's what they did and evened out the playing field. Right now, delikado na nangyayari dito mo si Japes malayo and si Static malayo from each other. And that's dangerous. You need to stick together if you are going to be against all of these 2 teams.
Yes, they have taken the bomb back. He has taken this decision. Now he's trying to carry it around. Oh, 1 shot, 1 kill. Taking down James DLSU. Representing Lipa. Planting the bomb now. And he's trying to get in for the peak. Oh, Baki, he receives another shot. But no, that's a 2 for DLSL.
Yun yung hindi ko talaga gets. Yung mga point na ganito, they already had the advantage, but they still thought na it would be a good idea to be separated in that moment. And yun na nga, they got picked off one by one because Baki and Kenshi stuck together, and that's how they got all of those picks and kills. Now, what a great effort by Ignis, and you're really showing how professional and how well under pressure that they can be. And right now, it's really costing DLSU as we see here. Pero ang dami pang time to actually get another point and really get back in there.
Yes, they're trying to think it through because they're still complete with 5-man. And this time they're trying to have it on this side around. Trophy systems planting out. Nobody's throwing thermites here because we're getting in with a spark this time with our archers. Baki going for the peak. Now somebody's gonna be bitten out of this map. This time with this man Noir for the switch this time. Now we're having Japes out by taking the by AG. Another follow-up from Yoonji. Now we have trades coming in from one another. That is 4 against 3 this time. Now they will decide to plan it, but now they're trying to take it by the kills. And Flex goes down in the Yoonji. Another one for Poopy. Beef Mommy, where is this going?
Here we go. It is a 2v3 situation now. A 2v2 situation, and alam na natin kung ano pwede mangyari dito. Hopefully, Viridis Arcus doesn't get the same mistake. And right now, they're doing such a good job in iPow with that amazing sniper off of Baki and OSX. I think this is looking good for Viridis Arcus only if they actually stick together because the bomb is down.
Yes, it's gonna be a bait zone, but still they can use it for an advantage this time because there are two. Oh, he's now going for the peak, switching with the Karambit now, and with a follow-up. Oh, hiding with the hide and seek. And now they're trying to have it with the contest. No! Again! Kenshi takes down iPow. Now Yoongji's left with a 1v1. This is a 1v1 beef. Inside, nobody's planting the bomb. But in this bait zone, they're trying to have it with the hangover for Yoongji. And Kenshi just trying to have it with the tag. Oh, where is this going? Going in closer, missing that shot. Oh, Yoongji, that was the opportunity. Waiting for the window. Oh, Kenshi goes down. Yoongji takes this. That's 2-2 beef mommy.
That was a nice place by Young Jae, and amazing effort also by Kenshi nonetheless. Pero yun na nga, na-snipe na nga siya, and the bomb was down, so medyo disadvantage na nga ang Ignis doon. And right now, ito na nga. We are at a level playing field. 2-2 na ang ating score today, and Young Jae did that very aggressive push, pero really smart na he actually backed away from that. Really smart. And right now, I think they're gonna go for an aggressive push off of Bravo.
Oh, Bravo site. One of the closest surprise attacks might come under here, but Flex is trying to make a peek. Oh, Static going in for the longer one, getting for the recon, but now Poopy gets in for the peek. Oh, you're going in for the site, my man. Where is this headed? Changing it now for Youngjae. Oh, where's this? We have all of the snipers being ready for their sleek peek and kill. But if somebody peeks in the window, it's gonna be game over. Now 2-2-2. They have leveled it together as Beef Mommy said that they're trying to rush it in. Oh, they're trying it from behind. Are they going it with exchange of thermite? They're now seeing somebody's here. Knock. No, Baki is out, taken by Youngji again. Now we have it covered in control room number 2.
Wow, galing na effort talaga ni Paddy. As we thought Ignis was gonna have that advantage, and just like that, they are one man down. They are at a man disadvantage, and it's going to be difficult for them to actually do this. But then we've already seen this before. Nagawa na nila tong clutch na to dati, but I think we see that Viridis Arcos is not gonna make the same mistakes. But then here we go. Kenshi's gonna be really dangerous with the sniper, but he does get taken down. OSX.
Another one, Paddy. Will he able to clutch this? But that is now the last minute. That's a 3-2. DLSU is trying to advance it with the third. But as we level this, I still cannot say on who's to take this round, because Beef Mommy, this is too hot to be in the summit right now.
Yeah, exactly. But dang, Young Jae with them shots. Young Money, let's go. Oh, so hot with that sniper. He cannot be stopped. And right now, he has 9 kills, guys. That is the most out of everyone in this matchup, and it's very nice. Now that they're on the attack, let's see how they dictate the rhythm of the game. Because if you guys didn't know, if you are on that aggressive push, especially with the bomb, you dictate the rhythm of the game if you are going to be going on planting that.
Oh, this time they're using the snipers. Let's see how will they move it to the rhythm and the beat. But that is now one of the takedowns. Kenji out Japes. Oh, another one. You've melted first, Young Jae. Flex it, makes it out. Lava spreading out his hands. But Paddy, KRM would make it through. This time, oh, that range. Another make it a double. No, he's not settling for one. Oh, this time around, you still have one member. iPow for DLSU to have this leveled again. You're too heated up this time from behind. Oh, he's doing it. Last man standing battle. Face off Beef Mommy this time with his Locust. 7 kills. Where is this going through right now? In this time, you've melted DLSL. Now in for this one, DLSU makes it for the 4th score, Beef.
Okay, magagalit na dapat ako kung natalo doon yung Veritas Arcos kasi you had one more opportunity to win that one. You had the advantage and then naging 1v1 na nga. Good thing. Pao got that kill. Kung hindi, mag-rage siya talaga ako dito. Magalit na ako dun sa double kill ni Batty. Grabe.
Yun.
Sobrang init talaga ng labanan here and you really don't know because these guys are just that good and the rotation so far has been okay for Veritas Arcos. Feeling ko medyo they got shaken up with having that rhythm change. But I think they need to get that on. I think they just got lucky because Ipa was just really good with that. He was able to actually land those shots. But then we do see here Veritas Arcos does have 2 points up against Ignis.
Yes, these guys really have a set or another pair of hands to have this sniper controlled. One shot, missing that opportunity. Young Jay switches it now. Now we have another way of doing it. Oh, taking it from another way. 4-2 this time. But you have now racing it to the round. 4 versus 3. Paddy, Recon mode this time. One wrong move, man. You're gonna take it out one time with this sniper monster. Young Jay is trying to have it secured in the area of control room number 2 because Poop is out with a trade of Flex. They're trying to wait it out, Beef Mom. They're trying to delay this moment.
Yep, exactly. And the bomb is down. But then, na-pick up lang nga nila. It's gonna be interesting how they actually go against this one, especially knowing that they're going to be around the corner. Medyo mahirap dito mag-plant sa B-bomb site kasi nga, it's so open, it's so easy. And right now, he is taking shots right now. Oh, but then, amazing plant, amazing, really, they were able to actually read na HE was actually going to be there.
Oh, this time, Paddy melted out, taken by Young Jay, taking it by the 5th. That was one clutch to be pulled off. Medyo nahirapan lang sila on that moment, but they still have 1 point to have this contested, Beef.
Yep, exactly. We are at match point. Sino kaya ang mananalo dito search and destroy? As you already know, it is the hardest to close out a game in search and destroy if you are at an advantage. So, nakita na natin to in many tournaments. Hindi na naman close yung game. And then especially with Ignis, knowing how good they are, they can definitely clutch this up.
Yes, do not underestimate what happens in CODM because it's too fast. You'll never know if you miss the window. The other squad gets the opportunity. Oh, we have another decisioner coming in from Japes. Is he planting this now or will he make another kill? Somebody's going in, but no, he felt that rhythm. Some beat is dropping this time with Japes still controlling this point with a bomb in his back and going up against 4-4. Still settles it for another fair fight, but this time, is he doing it? He's doing it, Beef. This time, 1 minute now.
And then down to 44 seconds as the bomb has been planted in Bravo. Ito na, mahirapan na ang Ignis kasi the pressure is on them. Kailangan na nang lumapit at i-defuse ang bomba. Pero ang ganda talaga ng depensa ng Veritas Arcos. And here we go. It is a 4v2 situation in favor of Veritas Arcos. No! A 1v3 situation. It is match point. Mukhang makukuha na to ng Veritas Arcos.
What? He's still clutching this through. He's not afraid. 2 against 1. No, he is still strong with his Locust. With the perfect timing, he's gonna make it. But now, no, you have Poopy taken that out. And that is DLSU. Veritas Arcos taking this round, Beef. Wow.
Grabe. Alam ko na kung sino mananalo dito eh. Alam mo ba kung sino mananalo? LaSalle yung mananalo today. And at the end of this game, we are gonna be singing the anthem of LaSalle. Oh, don't worry.
Diba?
If you stick long enough, guys, kantahin natin ang anthem ng LaSalle, alright?
Yes. We're going to do our same thing that we do after every event. Okay? So kahit sino pang manalo matalo dyan, it's still gonna be green. But this time, what a way to have it settled, Beef. 1-1. They're not settling it for another to none, but because they're trying to have it on a level playing field with the same bow and arrow with these two squads.
Yes, exactly. With the same Sparrow in terms of Call of Duty Mobile. And we already know how good both of these teams are. Actually, yung hard point, sobrang muntika na talaga manalo ng Veritas Arcos yun against Ignis. Pero they let it go the last second, especially with that P2 in that warehouse. They weren't able to even contest it 1 second. 1 second was all they needed. Pero hindi, that failed. But I think that was the fire that they needed to actually win this search and destroy.
Yes, I was hoping it would be clutch in during the moment kanina, pero it was kind of a bit of a challenge because he was doing good with the sniper, with the locust, and knowing that he's taken 2, and if he had a bit of time, baka maka-clutch in pa. Pero you're still playing with moments na you cannot be in the same situation because the bomb is sticking down. So it's either take the objective or take the kills. But still, this is CODM. You need to be in the fast mode. You need to wrap. You need to wrap it, as you said kanina. In the house, you need to fill in the rhythm and make your music.
Yep, exactly. And for Search and Destroy naman, ang ganda talaga ng play ng Veritas Arcos kasi hindi man lang naka 3 points ang Ignis, and we already know how good Ignis is also in terms of Search and Destroy kasi ang lahi talaga ang lahi ng agwat kahapon nung ano nila points against their Search and Destroy game. Pero ito na nga, I think it's because these guys know each other so well, even outside of the the Call of Duty mobile scene. They're friends. They're basically friends.
Yes.
And now that they're in this competition, they know each other well enough to know kung ano yung play nila. Kung literally they would know if someone else is playing that like at the heartbeat. So this is how great this matchup is, and I'm so happy to actually be seeing this now.
Yes. And guys, we thank you for your support because it is going wild in the live comment section. Keep it flowing, keep it coming because your squads are gonna need it as they make and march through with the title of champion, because only one will have its title this time. It's still green and green anyway, but you need to have perseverance in making this through this series. But you guys, you're one heck of an audience. Keep the support flowing because we're heading on to the game, Beef Mommy. This time, it's gonna be A, B, and C for the green and green.
Yes, sir! Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Here we go. Firing range and domination. We already know. Jeez, it's gonna be spicy up in here. Alam natin, pwede i-clutch tong map to. We've seen it already in past tournaments. 50-point difference, doesn't matter as long as you hold all 3 points. In the map like this, it is very, very possible to do that clutch.
I agree with you. It's not impossible because red and blue, nobody's taking the middle, but they're now focusing on kills. But you need to stand that circle and your ground. Yoongji is trying to make it through with a switch of new guns and movements. AG, in this kind of map, man, they're switching in with the choppers and they're going in full power with the rifles.
Exactly, and they need to get into power positions dito. Isa is going to be second floor ng wooden house right now, actually occupied right now by Ipa, which is a really, really good position to be in, especially dito ka sa second floor because you have sites in Alpha and Bravo. And yun na nga, they are trying to get that point. Pero again, at the same time, you also need to get to F. We need to get top 10, which is going to be by Bravo, and also Tower. Ipa right now doing so amazing, OSX.
Yeah, with a double, they're trying to have it on their side, but it's still going to be a contest point, but you have it now. A is now being colored red. You need to have 2 points to get your have and climb it out to the top with your archers. AG is trying to get it for the kill now. It's a long shot for you. Make it a double. You've melted, boy. Static and Poopy out, but that's a respawn. But you need to take this A and B and C seriously because it's going to be domination this time around. Oh, he's doing it, but another one misses that, but that is still a great move to have it a delay, Beef.
Medyo nahihirapan dito ang Veritas Arcos sa kumuha ng 2 points kasi ito na nga, makakuha na nga slowly, little by little ang Bravo, but then they are able to defend it 26-20, hindi masyado malaki ang agwat. They really need to get into power positions like this one. Trailer, top wood, up 10, and tower. Yan ang pinaka-importanting points na makukuha mo, and right now, I think Ignis is actually going to be able to get that.
Sa init ng panahon, they're trying to have it controlled by Young J.O. Another trade coming in again with another follow-ups for other squads, but Paddy is now trying to have it on another way of getting it for the flank. But for this time, oh, you're not gonna make it through that slide, boy. Paddy makes it with his QQ9. 33-27, they need to climb it out, but nobody's standing still because they want to have their pickoffs. And maybe, Beef, they want to sustain this with the neutralizations of the other opposing squad.
Yep, exactly. Medyo mahirapan talaga dito. You see Kenshi here on the tower. Ito na nga yung sinasabi natin. You need to get those power positions. And right now, we do have Paddy in trailer and Kenshi in tower. And those 2 positions, now that proves to be deadly as they have Bravo already. I don't know why they actually don't try to get top 10 and try to get out Kenshi, knowing that he's actually there. Maybe it is that, ano yun na nga. Gets out, gets rid of Kenshi. Yun na nga. This is the play that we've been waiting for.
Oh, you have your Sparrow here. You have Eco throwing in with the bombs. Now you have your time to take us through. Oh, another exchange for the Killer Drone 51. Now it's still A and B. Being in the troubled state, nobody's trying to stand still. But they want to have this in a pure gunfight. Now you have it. Oh, Flex, you're not gonna stand there, brother. You are now making it difficult for the other squad. But now they're trying to take this, firing it from behind. That is still another way. It is still going to be red this time with the double kills coming in from DLSU.
Malapit na triple cap na sana ang Veritas Arcos pero nahirapan sila kunin ang Bravo as Flex was just there. Parang invisible si Flex nun. Parang di nila nakita. Parang di pa na nakita na nandun lang siya sa may wood. But then sadly, just as fast as they almost got that, na triple cap na nga sila ng Ignis.
You know, A, B, and C is blue. They need to have it on their side as well, making it the triple for another one for Flex. He's still totally flexing his lava. That's the first half, and that's going in for Ignis.
Hi, there were so many chances that Veritas Arctos could have gotten that triple cap pero they weren't able to get it. Yun na nga, power positions are key. Not a lot during that whole first round did I see them in those positions. Mainly, nasa trailer lang sila. They really need to really get those positions in kasi nga, paano nila ma-defend yung point nila or how are they going to be able to get it as Ipaw tries to go for Charlie but doesn't quite get it.
Yes, this time has to have it reset on the cap. ANC is still being a trouble zone this time around, but they're now taking for another flanks. Young J, oh, with another one, with an assist and a kill with a trade. Oh, he's not settling this. He wants to take it now, but still, Ignis is trying to have it with the cap. Alpha is in. Now they need another Litters to have it on their domination mode.
Yep, exactly. And right now, Ignis is doing such an amazing job here at the defense and getting all of those positions in. Ipaw is going to be dito sa second floor para si Flex na naman. Lilabas ulit yung Sparrow. Nakailang Sparrow na siya, nakadalawa na. Ito na yung pangalawang Sparrow niya and it's only early on the second round. Knowing all of this, grabe, he has such amazing reflexes here. Di ka nga, Flex, diba? 18 kills.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Oh, Eco out again from the back. 91 to 56. Oh, he's trying to have it in their full vision. As you said, nakailang Sparrow na ba kayo? Aba, lahat po lasal. Lahat sila merong bow and arrow. As they try to secure it in AB, 96 to 59. Going inside to Ignis. Now having it for the block of vision. Ekov is trying to hunt it. Sino pang pwede dito? We have to have it ready. Static is now unleashing another Sparrow, Beef Mommy. These are archers going crazy in this map.
Yep, exactly. And you can see here, the cluster strike is down na nga dito sa Bravo. May hirapan na ang DLSU na pumasok dito. And another cluster strike goes down here at A. Hindi na nga makuha ang Alpha. And papunta na dito ang Ignis at Charlie. Again, going for that strike. But then a cluster strike goes down. Eliminates the possibility of a triple cap.
Oh, another one still being neutralized again from the back. Static is now trying to rush it in, but it is being delayed by the air attack raining from above here. Everybody's melting, everybody's exploding. 119. They're trying to make it difficult to take that full cap, but now Young J is trying to have with the thermite, now taking it A. Oh, he's still going inside. He's trying to get their points in, but the firepower is too strong with Ignis.
Ang ganda ng push talaga dito by DLSU. Kulang nila yung Bravo. Actually, they all need 2 points kasi pwede pa naman habulin ito yung points ng Ignis. But then they might have a hard time defending this one as the boys aren't really giving up. But then we can see here the cleanup in Alpha. They need to do a cleanup also in Charlie. They're doing such a good time. But then again, Flex is going to be a very dangerous contender here. Yet again, having that 22 kills.
No way. He's just going crazy mad with his QQ9. If I'm going against this guy, I'm gonna quit the game. Oh, there's gonna be crazy 1-3-3 and they're trying to climb it now with A, B, and C with the last cap. Will they be able to do it? Because still, we have Veritas Arcos holding it together. We have more points to secure, but still we have to have more time. This time, Baki with another kill there. That's red, that's blue, but you have few points remaining to have this in. Oh, it's going crazy. Even this time around, you have few minutes left, Beef.
VTOL was up in the sky, but just like that, it got taken down. Ang bilis ng pagkabaksak talaga ng VTOL. Kailangan na mag-triple cap, pero hindi na nga pwede kasi ito na nga, 150 to 99. Ignis versus Veritas Arctos. Again, with Ignis emerging as the winner, getting hardpoint and domination. And we're heading to game number 4. And this is what we expected nonetheless in such an amazing matchup like this. And that's why I was excited for this one, OSX. Kasi ang galing talaga ng Lasal brothers na to.
Diba? Diba? I mean, I'm expecting to have five games right now because kanina pa lang eh, hindi sila nagsettle for another leaving score that you're gonna have in a challenge, but they want to have it settled with the same wave. They want to be in the same dive. They want to heat up together. Pero sa fighting range, everybody was just going too crazy. And taking those caps, these two squads are gonna be having a good time taking the title of champion.
Yeah, but then let's talk about what happened in this particular matchup. Domination.
Yes.
Medyo nahirapan talaga ang Virtus Arcos na even to get 2 points, even to get almost getting that triple cap, but not even getting it super close enough. And that was the trouble that they had. I feel like they weren't able to actually get into those power positions. And I keep reiterating, please just go into power positions, go to tower, go to second floor woodhouse, go to top 10, or go to trailer. Trailer, they were able to sort of get that, but then not for too long. And based on that, we're heading over to hardpoint yet again dito sa firing range. And we already know Ignis is really good in this map.
This time, what we see, no, they're trying to exchange specialties with the unique rotations in different game modes, Beef. So, everybody's trying to shine in their own way. So, while we are trying to wait and see, we still have a hard time trying to predict on who's gonna win because kahit anong modes, they're still trying to shine with each other. And that makes it so unique because we still can't tell this time. Pero no, what's good about this is you have a very supportive squad, and especially ngayon, tuloy-tuloy ang support na nanggagaling sa ating comment section as they want to see we have one winner, but kahit ano mangyari dyan, you're still going to be singing the final hymn of Hail Hail Alma Mater.
Yes, I'm excited to actually sing that at the very end. But then again,
Yes.
this competition will not be possible without our amazing sponsors. The NCO Call of Duty Mobile is powered by Globe Telecom and Garena. Grabe, sobrang thank you so much for actually making all of this possible, and we're not here without you guys. So we're heading over to match number 4, which is going to be
Ooh.
hardpoint. We already know both of these teams are good, pero medyo may edge lang ang Ignis. And if they win this map, panalo na sila. This is match point right now. This is game point. If they
Totally.
win this, then we are going to be crowning them. But if DLSU wins, now we are heading over to game number 5. But then yung ano ulit is search and destroy. And we already know how dominating they are from search and
Okay.
destroy.
It's totally hard to tell. Kanya-kanyang teams, kanya-kanyang specialties. Pero what makes it so unique because you're in one big arena, a national collegiate arena, but everybody can still be part of. Because in AcadArena, di ba, Beef, it's not just play.
It's also esports. Yes, let's go. If you want to bring your esports to your school, the AcadArena Alliance program is here for you. Alliance members get access to our exclusive tournaments, mentorship, event support, and of course, the Globe Merit Scholarship. Learn how to join the Alliance today at alliarena.com/alliance. And here we go. Firing Rage in Hardpoint. An amazing map yet again. We are seeing triple firing range today if aabot tayo sa game 5.
Oh, this time who's gonna take the first point and position because this is gonna be heated up this time. As we said, we're on the match point on who's gonna take this. But this time around, we are now seeing again going back in the same map that's gonna be crazy with so much surprises, ambushes. But Paddy is trying to make it out of this KRM, but he needs to refuel this. Static, makes it but that is a trade this time. Mas nauna, nakasilip ang Ignis. 22-0, they need to have their points climbed this time around. But this hard point has their own specialty. Oh, nakadapa, you're not safe there. I'm coming in from above, making a double. Young J again with this man, no war beef. Oh, again, they're trying to have their points climbing out this time for Virtus Arcos.
Yes, ito na, mahabol na nga sa points ang Virtus Arcos. They're doing such a good job, especially Young J with that power position in top 10. But then they need to go head over to that rotation, which they are not going to be able to actually go to because they are getting those scrap points. But Virtus Arcos, they are going to be positioned here really well enough. But it's how long they can actually stay there is the question.
Yes. Stand still or you want to keep the kills going. You need to multitask this time in hardpoint. If you're in the zone, you're gonna be sitting ducks. But now, their strategies are trying to hold this point together with the side of Virtus Arcos, trying to get it for the security on who's gonna take this now. But they're trying to have their points climb, but now you have it in exchange. 32-29 as they try to have it now. Paddy's just using his KRM, but you have melted down by Flex using his love hands again, Beef. Oh, I need another set of pair hands this time in CODM.
Exactly. Mohang naka 10-finger layout ata yung mga players dito. And also, they are gonna have a really amazing time here in P2. Pero yung Viridius Arctos, they're not far off, but then they really need to get that contest on. Medyo nahihirapan na nga sila mag-contest as everyone is going to be here at A long dito sa my trailer. They need to get that positioning in. They are going to be able to actually get that. Static gets that kill, pero they need to make that rotation dito sa stationary period dito. They're going to be having a hard time, especially this one is going to be infiltrated already by Ignis.
No, they're trying to hold this through. They have seen the potential if they ignite the powers now. They had the first wave of the series, and they have to have it contained this time around. Controlling it now, 61 climbing up together. They need to have their game on with Viridis, but Ipo is trying to get in for the reinforcement. You have your archery for the follow-up. QQ9 will make it through. Oh, another takedown for the flank. They need to have it secured also with the hard points, making it double again for Ipo. Oh, QQ9 is just getting so much attention with the meta, making it a triple! Whoa, you need to have your focus on again, but that is one heck of an SMG beef.
Ipao yet again, and especially with that red dot reticle is definitely amazing for those longer engagements. Paddy na nga nandito with the War Machine. Mahirapan na nga. I don't know how they were actually able to let this hardpoint go. I thought they had that solid defense in Viridius Arctos, but then apparently not, as they are going to want to head over to Wooden House and really rotate over there, and they need to just let this one go. Give it to Ignis, but get solid plays and solid defense over Wooden House.
Oh, this time you have 96 points in with Ignis. Half of it is get with Viridis, but now they're just focusing in with the killings. But this, going in for another point here. They need to exchange this now. Oh, he has unleashed AG, has unleashed a Sparrow, but no, mas mabilis ang kamay ng Lava. You have Flex there trying to get for the revenge, but now 52 to 97, they need to have it climbed. This time, contest point in the zone. Young J. Oh, you're gonna wrap it now, man. Oh, with another flag there. That is now, again, the last score. 100 points in beef with Ignis now. You need more time this time in the zone with Viridis Arctos.
Hirap na hirap dumipensa dito ang Viridius Arctos, and there's only 40 points left for Ignis to actually win this championship and get the crown. Viridius Arctos really needs to go and contest this and really deny them of this hardpoint. And right now, they are heading over here in a long, heading over to Wooden House. Please contest already, and they are able to do so.
Oh no, they need to have it represented here, but who's gonna win? You have to raise your fist at the end of this grand finals because you all bleed green, but in this tournament, only one is gonna own the islands. Ignis is still gonna have to make it to another point. Oh, Viridis Arctos, you still have the chance to unleash the surprises in your sleeve. Young J, come on, you can do it, and this time, it's gonna be killings now with another one. Auto Repair gets it for another way of doing this. 138 and counting beef with the last points remaining for Ignis. I don't know where is this going. Having it all together, still contested, but now we're going for the last 10 points.
Apak DLSU, but di kayo umaapak dito. Just go in there. They kind of wasted one more cluster strike as Kenshi is gonna be here with the Sparrow. Ito na nga, there's only 5 points remaining here and the cluster strike is down.
Oh, sabi ni Beef, apak na DLSU, hindi pa alis ang Jeep because this time, 144, they have 6 points remaining. Now they're trying to flag it down, control it this time, 145. They're putting it together, grand finals, everybody. Ignis is doing it. Now you have your champions on the islands. You have it, DLSL pa. That is CODM.
Hail, hail, alma mater. Hail to DLSL!
Yun, ayun na.
Hold your hand right. Oh my God, sobrang...
Diba?
Ang tagal ko na hindi nasabi. Can I just say, it's been years since I last said that. But anyway, it's just as exciting seeing it in an arena, watching a game, and seeing it live here, guys. Don't forget to cheer your champion, which is going to be DLSL Lipa Ignis. Nonetheless, they had such an amazing run here in AcadArena in our NCO. An amazing effort also by Viridius Arctos from DLSU, especially coming into like late into the matchup, not knowing that they were actually going to be here in the grand finals.
Yes, it's still a good chance, but hey, only one is going to be crowned champion, and you have it. NCO Season 2, you now have your champion. It's DLSL pa, but who knows, you all wave the banner of green and white, diba? You have all your sparrows and arrows. But still, that was a good game well played. Hindi pa rin nagpatawad yung yung dalawang schools because only one needs to have that perseverance in pushing through. But grabe beef, no? Looking at all of this, we've come this far as the grand finals with all the collegiate squads. Still, these two have made it to the final moment of having the crown and title of champion and the right to own the islands.
Yep, exactly. And also the right to gloat to his friends. And right now, they're doing just that. Not only did they bag championships, but they also got amazing, amazing other stuff as well. And this competition will definitely not be possible. The National Campus Open wouldn't be a thing without our amazing sponsors and partners. The NCO Call of Duty Mobile Conference is powered by Globe Telecom, our official telco sponsor, and Garena.
Oh, we're back.
Okay, joke lang.
Diba? Joke lang yun. Meron tayong technical difficulties, but hey, we need to thank everybody who've supported all the squads in the live comment section because man, you heated up the battle as well. Even in the virtual arena, tuloy-tuloy yung sayang laban because you have made the squad so strong even with this cheering their squad names. Diba, Beef?
Yep, exactly. And we are so thankful, and not just to the teams here, but to the people actually watching the production doing this right now. Thank you so much for a very smooth and amazing competition. And I hope to actually see more collegiate Call of Duty Mobile tournaments for this year, because this is the first collegiate Call of Duty Mobile, and it's so amazing that AcadArena actually did this. And I'm so happy to be able to be part of it. And again, we don't have much time left, but if you guys want to say goodbye to the comments, please do so. If you want to have your shout outs, just comment it down below. And don't forget, now, even though that we're ending the stream, to like the stream as well.
Yes, guys, we thank you again for your time, for being with us up until this very time. You made it through the finals, and have your champion, CODM. This time, the National Campus Open in Season 2. I don't know what surprises will come up in the next season because tuloy-tuloy ang laban, tuloy-tuloy ang collegiate barilan dito sa AcadArena. And this confirms it. We all bleed green. This time, you'll never know who's champion, but you need to have your right and hashtag to own the islands. Once again, guys, thank you for being with us up until this very hour, and also in behalf of the organization of the AcadArena, it's still a great privilege to serve you all in making this one heck of an action episode to all of you guys out there. My name is OSX, and with me is none other than your hot and ready Caster Beef Mommy. And once again, we'll seeing you again on the next episode of Collegiate Barilan dito sa AcadArena. Thank you, guys. See you on the next one.